Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a colored pencil review. I wanted to unbox these colored pencils that I got and just, take you all through my process, my initial thoughts, and just how I feel about them. This video is not sponsored or affiliated in any way. Bought these colored pencils with my own money, so this is my genuine review and reaction. I also bought a sharpener with it too. It's this Stedler one. I haven't used it yet because the pencils came pre-sharpened and I haven't had the need to sharpen them yet. But when I do, I'll tell you all if it's a good sharpener. Probably in the next video I do in like colored pencils or something. But yeah, I do really like it. I was a little confused how it works. I had to read the packaging, which was kind of funny watching this back. But I eventually figured out that you just have to press it and then pull up. And yeah, it's a pretty nice sharpener. I think it'll work well once I, use it. But yeah, I'm going to get into my initial thoughts and reaction when I first got the colored pencils. So they came in a bubble wrap and then a saran wrapped bag. You'll see that in a little bit. And I opened the top. The top is basically divided into one section at the bottom and then the lid, which is like 3/4 of it. And you take off the lid. You'll see this in, coming footage. And the bottom of the box has this foam insert, I guess, is the best way I could describe it. And it has a bunch of holes in it that the colored pencils stick into. And it keeps them all nice and neat. They come in like an organized order. And it makes everything seem really nice. I'm going to switch camera angles real quick so you guys can see it a bit better. So here it is. That's the colored pencils, and they slide on like that. And they just, look nice. They sit nice. The colored pencils have a nice, weight to them. Your standard colored pencil, I think they're light fast as well, which just means they won't fade in the sunlight, I believe. My thumbs up of approval. And here I am just going to be going through a few sketches. I go through 2 sketches and then one with line art before I decide on what I'm going to color. So this one's a warm-up sketch, and then the next one I'll do is like one with line art, and then I'm like, I don't really want to color this. So then I go on to a different one, and, I'll explain it all when we get there. But my initial reaction to, opening up the colored pencils is, wow, these are really nice. I like how they're packaged, and I like the color selection. At first, I thought there wouldn't be enough oranges, but then, I found the orange afterwards, so no big deal. They have a good amount of grays. On the box itself, it doesn't show them, but, the grays are nice. I really like them. As someone who really only uses, gray and then, black as my shading for cool tone, neutral colors, it's nice to have a variety of grays. There's warm grays and I think 2 cool grays, if I'm not mistaken, which is nice. I used them in the sketch that you'll see eventually, and yeah. Oh, I wanted to emulate my pencil work. That's why I was showing you guys that. That was an earlier sketch that I had done. Here I am doing line art. So let me talk about the pencils. I use them on the big man piece, which is what you guys are going to be seeing soon. And I like them. They're good for layering. They have a nice texture. Yeah, I like them. Obviously it depends on what paper you're using. My paper has a bit of texture / tooth to it, so the pencils grab onto it really easily. They don't break, at all. When I was using them, I didn't have any chips or anything. The only time one of my pencils chipped was because it fell off my desk and, landed on my hardwood floor. So that's the only time I had a pencil chip or break on me. But other than that, they're all really great. They all come pre-sharpened. I already said that, but very nice, very convenient. They do have color names on them, which I was surprised. I didn't think they would have color names for some reason, but on the very end towards not where you actually color with the pencil, they have color names. So the one I'm holding right now is grass green because I have the box next to me. So initial impressions, I was 4 out of 5 stars. These are really great. Love the packaging, love how they feel. They smell really nice. If you like the smell of colored pencils, then yeah. Yeah, and then when I got to actually using the pencils, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so nice. 5 out of 5 stars. The packaging, if you really like your colored pencils organized by color family or by hue, I guess, it may be a little hard to keep them organized because I've used these pencils a few times now. I used them in this video, and then I drew Kole, which is my Splatoon idol, and then I drew something for the Color World Challenge, which will be posted on Instagram before this video goes up. So shameless plug at Insta. And yeah, I've used them. The organization is already off. Like, my yellows are with my blues, my greens are with my browns. Like, it all got messy. The only two colored pencils that stayed in their place were the silver and the gold, and that's because I strategically put them next to each other so I didn't get them confused with all the other yellows and all the other grays. So if you want to keep these organized, it may be a little hard. I don't know if I'll get a different container for them because I kind of like the container they're in. It's like cool and funky and fresh. So it depends. But my pencils are already mixed up in different color families. Also, I completely suggest taking out at least one colored pencil if you want them to fit better. Because I took out the white colored pencil because I don't use white colored pencils. I just never find the need for them. So I took out the white colored pencil at the back of the tray foam insert thing. And it made it so much easier to put the pencils in there because I wasn't like fighting with it. When all 72 pencils are in there, they fit very snug, and I do mean very snug. It is kind of like you have little to no wiggle room, so I suggest taking out one pencil so it's just easier. In terms of skin tone selection, I've done a few characters. I've done Big Man, obviously, which is who I'm drawing. I wanted to draw him as a human idol, but like I didn't plan his design at all ahead of time, so he kind of just looks like a worried guy with red hair and like a microphone. So that was kind of funny. It's Big Man from Splatoon, if any of you are wondering. But in terms of the skin tone selection, I drew Big Man, which has more of a lighter, I wanted more of a sun-kissed skin tone for Big Man, and I kind of achieved that by layering a lot. These pencils do layer very well. And then I also drew Kole, which is my Splatoon idol that I made up. Have a ton of videos on him. And Kole has a darker skin tone, and it worked really well. The browns are really good, the tans are really good. I've used a few yellows and reds in Big Man's skin tone, and just overall, it gave a really good vibe. You can layer pretty easily. You'll see as I'm going on to do the hair, I add blue into it because I just like the variety of adding different colors into different sections, and I think it worked out really well. Just me personally, my process is to start really light and then build up. I love the texture of colored pencils. I know some colored pencil artists build and build and build until they get a super smooth finish, and that has a very nice aesthetic. I do like that, but me personally, I just really like the textured look, and it's really nice. I like it. So for his skin tone, layered a bunch of reds, oranges. I think I did a bit of pink in there. I don't remember. It's been like 2-3 days since I've drawn Big Man, so I'm doing this voiceover and editing right now. So I think I have a good skin tone selection. The grays are good, the blues are good. Personally, because I use a lot of blue in my artwork, like if I were to pick a dominant color every single time I draw, I tend to go towards cooler / bluer colors. So me personally, I would love to have more blues, and I can always upgrade my colored pencil set. I think this is a great set if you're like maybe more intermediate. I feel like a beginner may be a little overwhelmed by the amount of choices you have, which is not a bad thing. I mean, anyone can use this set, but for me at least, I'm glad that I started out with 24 colored pencils, got used to how to layer them and how like different colors interact with others, get used to blending, gradients, stuff like that, and then moved up to the 72 set. So I definitely think for at least intermediate, or if you've used colored pencils before, maybe start out with a smaller set. Artxx themselves do not offer a smaller set than 72, I believe. They only go 72 and then like 128. So there's that. But yeah, I really enjoyed using these colored pencils. I think I'm definitely going to do more videos with them in the future, so expect that from me. And yeah, overall, I had a very positive experience. I'd say 5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for watching as I'm wrapping up the video here. I hope you enjoyed my voiceover and just my honest review of how the colored pencils works. So I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye!